What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This segment we're going to talk about the new Batman film starring Robert Pattinson. So the final trailer came out, supposed to be the final trailer. The film is rated PG-13. I do have some thoughts on that, and I have, some random thoughts on Robert Pattinson playing Batman. All right, so where do I begin with this? First of all, I have to be honest. When Robert Pattinson was first cast as the new Batman in this upcoming film, I wasn't happy about it. I was not happy about it. I do think that Robert Pattinson has become a pretty good actor. I wasn't a fan of his in the past, but seeing him in certain roles, I wouldn't say he won me over, but he definitely has earned my respect as far as like acting chops. He's getting better and better. By no means do I think he's a bad actor. One of the films that sold me with him, he wasn't even the lead in it. It was Tenet, and his supporting role, I thought he was really freaking good in that movie. The movie itself, I really didn't care for it too much. It's a Christopher Nolan film, which Christopher Nolan has a great track record. I think he's a fantastic director. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Prestige. And but Tenet, I really didn't care for it too much. I thought it had a lot of potential. I just don't think the film was executed well. Anyway, continuing, in that movie, Robert Pattinson again did very well. And like I said, I wasn't a fan of his casting as Batman. Super skeptical. I was reading, some things about him not wanting to get in shape, him not wanting to train, which is like really disappointing because Batman, as we all know, if you're a comic fan or a Batman fan, Batman is basically like peak human physical level. You know what I mean? Without drugs, he's like Olympic level athlete fitness. Of course, he's an expert martial artist, along the lines of, Marvel's Captain America, Daredevil, Wolverine. Like Batman is that good as far as the DC side. So for Robert Pattinson not to want to get in shape, if the rumors are true, if those articles I read were true, very disappointing, and wasn't giving me a lot of confidence as far as him in the role as Batman. But I have to say, as I saw more footage and more stills, and I saw like his physique, and I saw him in the costume, he's looking all right. He's looking all right as Batman. And although like I'm not completely sold yet, I don't have such a negative view as him as Batman anymore. Now it's kind of like, okay, I think I'm gonna check the movie out. There's a good supporting cast, of course. Colin Farrell plays the Penguin. I think his makeup looks interesting. I mean, I think he looks like a good Penguin. You could tell that it's a lot of prosthetics and stuff like that. I do think that Colin Farrell gained weight for the role. He was in another a TV series called The North Water, I believe. I saw it. That may not be the exact title, but I think it is. And I don't think it was CGI or prosthetics, but he got really big for that role. I would say like over 200 pounds. The role required him to be like a really big, burly, whale harpooner. And he definitely succeeded. He got pretty big for that role. So I think that carried over to his Penguin role. And I'm excited for Colin Farrell to play the Penguin. That's another guy that I think he's a really good actor, and I didn't think that in the beginning, but as his career went along, Colin Farrell definitely evolved into a good actor. So as far as this Batman role, from the trailers and the footage I've seen, I'm liking it now. I'm liking it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm converting over. The Batmobile looks pretty cool. It looks very like throwback. It kind of looks like an in-between of different Batmobiles. It's got that like 1960s look, like throwback. Also, you have elements of like more high tech, like 1989's Batman with the rocket in the back. Yeah, Batmobile looks cool. It looks cool. His costume, the costume itself, It looks like a cross between Christian Bale's Batman for sure, in a more traditional look, what we would expect, but definitely a how do I even word this? Not trimmed, yeah, kind of like trimmed down, like basic Batman costume. Like he has the armor that he needs. It's not like super high tech. And that's what they did with Christian Bale's. Christian Bale's Batman was like more on the realistic side. I mean, his costume, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I remember, it was based off of like a gliding costume or like rock climb, base jumping, I think. Yeah, and it showed in the movie. It wasn't bulky as opposed to Ben Affleck's Batman. That's like steroid Batman. He was huge. Michael Keaton's had, you know, a lot of armor. That's my favorite Batman, by the way. Like, and still, Michael Keaton, the greatest Batman ever. But that's just me. But going back to this new Batman film with Robert Pattinson, yeah, I was not digging it at first. And the more that I see, the more I'm into it. I am going to go to the theater to see this. If it does come out in the theater, which I believe it is. I'm not sure if they're going to do like the dual thing, like streaming service and theater, but I would like to see it in the theater. I didn't think the man had the energy for it. I didn't think he had the look initially. I guess I was kind of underestimating his acting chops. It looks good. It looks good. The only gripe I have with the trailer, some of the fight scenes look a little iffy. They look a little bit slow. The choreography looks eh. The fact that it's PG-13 is kind of concerning. Like, I feel like Batman should be, as a whole, rated R. But, you know, I know that a lot of the other Batman films were not rated R. I don't even think there was. Actually, I think the first two are rated R. I may be mistaken, but I think the first two Batman films are rated R, Batman and Batman Returns. Then they went totally poppy, PG-13, or maybe even PG. But yeah, that's pretty much my only gripe, the rating. Everything else is looking good. It looks like a dark noir Batman, you know, that style. I'm digging it. Let's see what happens, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about the last trailer. What are your general thoughts about the new Batman film? Do you have high hopes for it? How's it looking to you so far? Are you going to go to the theater? Are you going to support this film? What do you think about Robert Pattinson as Batman? Thanks for watching the video, guys. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, like and share, as that helps the channel grow. Truly appreciate that, guys. And until the next segment, you all take care. And when the film comes out, we'll come back and talk about it. Until then, you guys take care.